It's not so much just an inward look on what we're doing within ATSC, but kind of a look at the whole industry, what's going on, and trying to understand the environment that we're working in and that we will be working in, and also to invite others in to find out about some of what we're doing. But again, it's focused more on just understanding the whole industry.
Sure. Well, first off, ATSC is a great organization. The name of the television system that we use is ATSC. It was documented by this group. So its annual meeting, I think, is a great opportunity for me personally, and I think everybody, to network, talk to a wide, diverse group of people that we sometimes only see or communicate with on the telephone. In fact, I've worked through 3 issues here, but also a whole lot of the big thinkers are here. I think the last panel of the day, listening to what are essentially sort of 3 competitive groups going into the same business, is very exciting. And the big deal of how important standards are when we live in a non-vertically integrated business. So television, as one of the panelists says, we don't control the whole chain, unlike cable or satellite, where they provide you the programming, they provide you the equipment. Your cell carrier provides you the equipment, they provide you the service. We don't do that. So it's important that we be able to sort of seize the day, as it were, and go forward and make a business model. So I thought that was an exciting panel. You learn new things, and I had a great time today.
Sure, so we're literally at the 5-yard line. We're about to be rolling out the dial service. We hope to do it in the probably 3rd quarter of this year, and we'll be launching on 2 devices. It will be on a handset made by Samsung, distributed by Metro PCS in 14 markets, and we'll be also selling an accessory that will make your iPad and your iPhone into a television. No data plans, no data charges, free content to the consumer.
Well, certainly the ability to get information to people on the go, and particularly breaking news and information that might impact their safety or their ability to get from point A to point B in heavy traffic times or in the event of an emergency. I think that's a very compelling element of the whole mobile story. We had examples of it right here in Washington, D.C. with the earthquake. One of my colleagues in the office, they're on the 8th floor of a building. They evacuated. They tried to get on the cell network to find out what was going on. They made calls or tried to make calls, but the system was down. It was overloaded. So they turned on their mobile DTV receiver, left over from the trial here in Washington, and immediately found out that there had been an earthquake, and they found out what was going on and were able to stay in touch through mobile DTV. Japan, another example there with mobile DTV saving lives.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of progress. I just listened to the last panel here, and I think there's a lot of realism. At the beginning of technology, when as we're developing, sometimes there's a little bit of hype and a lot of excitement. Then things settle down a little bit, and you get a kind of realistic view of what it's going to take to roll it out. We've got people working really hard now on putting their business plans together, not just putting them together, but executing their business plans and rolling out real products. And I think they've got a very realistic timetable in mind and how this is going to happen. But they're incredibly enthusiastic. They were enthusiastic on the panel, but when you talk to them privately, they are really excited about where this is going to go.